One of the most intriguing aspects that has come out of the telepathy tapes is this idea of the hill. But is the hill forbidden? Let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I'll just let Ross and Dr. Diane Powell explain it briefly, and then we'll get into the other stuff.
So it's a gathering place.
And more importantly, just to explain to our audience, it's a gathering place in the consciousness somehow.
Exactly.
It's not these kids sitting together or being physically in a location. It's kids, young people, even adults, communicating using their minds in some way to exchange ideas and information. And the thing I found quite poignant, to be honest, I was in tears at different parts of the podcast, was the fact that these kids that had been written off by medical science and described as intellectually retarded were actually telling books to each other, exchanging ideas.
So yeah, it's this psychic place, or this place in an astral realm or some sort of consciousness realm where these autistic children who have these abilities can go and gather in this, beautiful idyllic, surrounding, and communicate with each other, exchange ideas, as Ross says, talk about books and stuff. But can other people go there? Well, apparently other people have tried to go there. Out of body, remote viewing, they have actually gone to this place, which seems to be a real place. And on this channel, the Uncontrolled Remote Viewing, and I will link to it, and you can watch it at your leisure. He tells a really interesting story, and it's about 10 minutes long. I'll just play a little bit of it, and I encourage you to go watch the full video of when he tried in this RV or out-of-body experience to go to the hill. And what he found was really interesting.
Here, where there's a hill on it, and the hill is just kind of like a landmark, and then surrounding it were all these disc-shaped entity being things, and when their discs overlapped with each other, it was kind of like blue and green would make purple, and then they'd both kind of like leave changed. So I'm like, wow, this is cool. So I show up, and it felt like showing up to a playground and having all these kids like run up to you. But what they were doing is there's this level of skepticism where their disc was going through me, and it was trying to see what my intention was. And there was this level of skepticism and looking at me like I'm narcissistic and what am I doing? And sure enough, I had on an EEG. I had this up. I was recording a video. I was thinking this will be great to go post it and stuff. And then I'm like, yeah, probe away. I didn't use Reball, do whatever you want and everything. And then it starts to dawn on me, maybe like I was getting feedback or something, but it was like, I'm intruding on the space. So I was like, is there anybody that would like to talk to me? Otherwise, I'll get out of here. And this female entity named M showed up and kind of like drifted me away from the hill with her as she talked. And there was this massive level of skepticism. So we talked about the recording. I ended up stopping the recording completely. And as soon as I stopped the recording, everything kind of felt much better. It like de-escalated the situation.
Yeah, so I'll let you watch the full video at your leisure. Really interesting. But yeah, the takeaway from him going to the hill, this idyllic place where these children gather and communicate with each other, is it's just for them. It's not open to outsiders. People just can't show up and hang out there or whatever. It's not like that. It's just for the kids. And that seems to be what the being M was trying to communicate to him. And it turns out they ended up having a good conversation, apparently. He talks about, some of the pitfalls of going out of body to forbidden places. He talks about going to astral temples and so on, and kind of being given the boot. There are places out there in the astral realms, or however you want to call it, that apparently, aren't for outsiders. You're not just supposed to show up unannounced and uninvited. And it appears like the hill may be one of those places, but it is a place where those kids can go. And it is a, place for them to congregate and communicate. But it's just for them and maybe some sympathetic beings that are all, vibrating, resonating with that or assisting in whatever is going on there. So really, really interesting. This stuff gets so weird and so fascinating. I would love to be able to have out of body experiences at will. That'd be amazing. I've had one out of body experience, and I can't wait to have more. But let me know what you guys think. Have y'all have out of body experiences? Has anybody gone to the astral realms or different dimensions? What has your experience been like going out of body? Or are you somebody like me who is trying to make this a thing that I can do repeatably, but is struggling with that? And if you've like just achieved that, how did you achieve it? And what do you think of this idea of these forbidden places in the astral realms? Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. There's also Rumble and Discord too. You can grab one of my books. I just came out with a new novel. I'm a science fiction fantasy writer. There you go. There's book 1 of Cosmic Road called The Bounty. Links below. Go check it out. Become a channel member to support the channel. That'd be amazing. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. You can grab a coffee mug or a t-shirt, and there's plenty of other videos on the channel. See you next time, guys. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.